she asked, please let me go. And so she passed away about an hour and a half later.
That man's wife, one of dozens of veterans exposed to toxic water at a military base. Even after her death, he is fighting for justice. Now he may get what he deserves.
The recently passed Pact Act, which includes the Camp Lejeune Justice Act, now ensures veterans and their families exposed to toxins on base can receive high-quality health care and benefits and seek compensation for injuries. On Your Side's Taylor Levesque is joining us live with details about how a local law firm is prepared to represent those victims, Taylor, to ensure they get what they deserve.
Yeah, the law firm Farah & Farah says it's in the process of taking in new clients who wish to file claims for the harm caused by the exposure to toxic water. The law firm says it doesn't just only affect military personnel, but also their families. And one local Jacksonville veteran says his wife was a victim.
In June of 1984, my first wife had oral surgery, and because of the oral surgery, they had to do a biopsy on a piece of nodule that they took out of her mouth, and that ended up to be some type of cancer.
Retired Marine Colonel Len Loving says he and his wife lived on base when she died of leukemia at just 45 years old. This was during the time when more than 1 million people were exposed to contaminants in the base's water supply.
She quietly whispered in my ear, please let me go.
Loving says he felt like his wife's death was unusual, considering how healthy she was. So he turned to Farah & Farah to file a claim for financial compensation.
You'll have 2 years to file a lawsuit in the federal courts in North Carolina.
Attorney Nicholas LaFoundation says the law firm will need to collect documents to make sure qualifications are met before a claim is filed.
What we're looking for is whether they were stationed at the base, whether they lived on base or not, or they were a civilian worker at the base or families of that, and they were there for at least 30 days. They have to have one of the qualifying diseases or cancers, including esophageal cancer, leukemia, bladder cancers, and things of that nature. Additionally, you have to have been stationed or working on that base between August 1st of 1953 and December 31st of 1987.
Farah & Farah says it wants to represent veterans all around the state, but they're finding that many veterans and their families don't know that these health and financial benefits exist, and are asking the community that if you do know a veteran who might have been stationed at Camp Lejeune between August 1953 and December 1987, to inform them of their options. The next step for this bill is to get signed by President Biden. In Arlington, Taylor Levesque, First Coast News, on your side.
That's a long time period, too. Thank you, Taylor.